That's where I want to start because my biggest losers of the day, Carson Wentz and the Indianapolis Colts, all they had to do beat the lowly Jaguars and you're in the playoffs. What happens? He goes out there, he throws two interceptions. Um, I'm not sure if we're in the twilight zone, but you got Trevor Lawrence out there looking like a clear number one overall pick. I'm not sure what happened for them, Tyler. I don't know if you watched the game a little more than I did, but just from the score standpoint, I was flabbergasted.
I mean, I watched a little bit of it. I'm actually kind of shocked that they didn't include Jonathan Taylor a little bit more.
But going from my biggest losers of the day to my biggest winners, Tyler, it's got to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger, I feel like much like he does on the weekends when the bartender says, "Hey, last call," he says, "No, fuck you, get me another drink." He's like, this is not my last game. We're gonna win here, and hope the Colts lose and the Raiders Chargers don't end in a tie. And guess what, Tyler? That's exactly what happened.
Well, Austin, since you had some biggest losers and biggest winners, I'm gonna give you my biggest winners and biggest losers of this week. I'm gonna start with my biggest losers though. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals on this one. Cardinals are my biggest loser, losing to the Seahawks 38-30. Obviously, the Seahawks came in. They were saying this is their Super Bowl. Could it be Pete Carroll's last game? Could it be Russell Wilson's last game? And they showed out. Defensively, they played pretty well. Offensively, Russell Wilson was cooking.
Yeah.
He got Tyler Lockett the ball a lot. DK, I mean, Rashad Penny's been absolutely unstoppable the past month, and absolutely, took it to the Cardinals early and often. Cardinals did come back a little bit, but what's going on with this Cardinals team? But my biggest winners, though, Austin, the Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Bucks 41-17
Shocker.
blowout against the Panthers. And I will tell you why they're my biggest winners, Austin, because they could have went from, playing as the fourth seed to playing as the third seed. Instead, they got the job done against a poor Panthers team last game of the season. And now they're the number 2 team behind the Green Bay Packers in the NFC. So that means that they're guaranteed at least one home game, maybe even two, probably most likely 2 home games. So not only does it lead through Lambeau, but most of the time it's going to be leading through Raymond James Stadium.